And Courtney, if you love it now, you're going to love it a couple days from now when temperatures really start to climb, and especially by the end of the 7-day forecast, it's looking very nice. We go ahead and take a look at the upper level futurecast. It shows there's a reason that we're seeing this nice weather. We've got high pressure just set up to our west, and there is low pressure to the north and to the east. And like we talked about last week, if this low pressure system can stay just to the north and maybe just miss the area, we could see that high pressure stay in control. And it looks like that's what the case is trying to be, and it's going to lead to some nice weather across the Beehive State for the next several days. Now, it does show a very weak trough as we get into the weekend. However, I really feel like high pressure is still going to remain in control, and I think we're going to be seeing some very nice weather. And take a look at this. That ridge stays through the weekend, and it's a good thing that we're going to see that ridge through the weekend, because that means we're going to have nice weather over the weekend before maybe another low pressure system could head this week, maybe this way, by maybe this time next week. And so we'll be keeping an eye on that. However, let's take a look at what we saw over the last couple of days. We saw that last snowstorm come into the area, give us more snowfall. And so statewide, our snowpack at 125%, with the greatest being in the central part of the state at close to 160% snowpack. So still a good amount of snowpack across the entire state. Despite the radar looking empty right now, we are anticipating things to stay that way for a little while. Take a look at the futurecast. We can see only a couple clouds here and there. We look to stay dry through today and tomorrow, and then once we get to Thursday, we can see high pressure. It's still in control. We'll be looking at mostly clear skies, maybe a few clouds here and there. And then one thing I will mention is by Friday evening, it does try and show maybe, just maybe, an isolated shower or two could be possible. However, I feel like most, if not everybody, should stay fairly dry at this point in time. And then we can see all the way through Monday, we should stay dry. And Tuesday, that's when we see that moisture return to the area. And with that moisture is that next system. And so maybe some slightly cooler temperatures could be associated with that. However, all in all, we're mainly looking dry up until next week. Temperatures out there right now, honestly, really comfortable. Low 60s for Salt Lake City, mid 70s for St. George, 72 in Hanksville, 73 Green River, 47 in Evanston, and lows tonight show 51 for St. George, 33 Evanston, 41 Logan, 46 Wendover, 35 Ely, 41 for Hanksville, and highs tomorrow 50 for Evanston, and St. George's low at 51. So it looks like we're going to see temperatures kind of flip-flop a little bit out there. But tomorrow for St. George, 84 degrees. And a look at the Wasatch Front over the next 7 days. It's looking like a cut and dry forecast. High pressure mainly in control, and that's going to allow temperatures to jump up into the 70s by the time we get to the weekend, and maybe even close to the 80s by this time next week. St. George, on the other hand, a bit warmer, mid-80s for the next several days, with temperatures jumping to the 90s by Monday and Tuesday.